don't sleep to mind your business. Probably get my thoughts together, stand on business. Won't never close my eyes until I'm finished. I was just daydreaming about money I be getting. I listen, baby, let me see that. Let me see that areola one more time. To her, I'm the real dirty den. Okay, it's time to execute. Just know I came in with a plan. First check, I'm buying land. Second check, I'm buying the land. Third check, I'll be so up, I'll probably get that to my man. Tricks is for kids. She only fuck you for them bands. He ain't turn around and fuck me off the way I dance. She come to all my shows, cause she heard I fuck my fans. Bitch, a stick up, turn her face down and put your ass up. I'm in your hands up. They won't understand us. If being broke a joke, you niggas must be doing stand up. For all the ones they stand up, we made them niggas stand up.
Welcome to the Big Lil Bro podcast. I'm Leo and this is Lenny. Got a special guest in the building, Big Jungle.
That boy Jungle in the building.
That's the honey pack.
That's the honey pack. So, how you come up with that joint with you and Sada?
We was just in the studio for real, just kicking it, you know. That's usually how we do it anyways. We just be in there kicking it, vibing. And then shout out to my producer, Henny. He cooked up the beat, you know, that's a Juvenile sample.
Yeah,
That's
class hit,
you know. So he cooked the beat up and then School took off from there and I just went off his energy.
I seen the video, man. Who idea was it for girl to lick that honey pack off that nub like that, dog?
That was actually School, but I did.
No, but why? Wow, man.
Man, what? I ain't gonna lie about it. Anybody that's into our videos, bro, like our shit be wild, bro. They be tight, bro. Hold down, like every single video we be having, bro, just be a vibe. Like that shit be lit for real. That shit needed all our videos need to just be in the museum somewhere.
Yeah, I ain't gonna. So shit, for the people who don't know, like how Jungle get into the rap game?
Man, I started off when I was a little kid. Get the motherfucking piece out, man. Gotta put the brand out, man.
Oh yeah.
But when I was a kid, bro, I was rapping already. Like I'm the youngest of 9, so my brother used to always have me rapping for real, and they just record us just on the phone, pull up a little YouTube beat, and I don't know what it was, but I used to take it so serious. I used to be up all night practicing my verse, waiting for them. Because when they was rapping, my brother used to go out the door. He was sweet with it. So I'm like, I'm going to make sure I'm good. I got my shit down pat. Ooh, we recorded on the phone. So, but watching BET, I used to steal their raps, go to school and rap the raps. I used to stay up all night trying to memorize their rap so I can steal their verses and go to school act like it's my verse. Have everybody, it's like, you feel me? Y'all, stealing niggas' verses. But even as a kid, but I had a composition book. I probably had a composition book. That bitch was filled from front to back. I used to just write, literally just write raps. That was just, it was just a passion I had growing up. Like, I don't know where it really came from.
Yeah.
Probably my brothers, but really just the culture. That shit really just in the culture, bro. Like, you know, watching BET, MTV, all the type of shit like that, being around my brothers.
You still be writing your raps, or you more off the dome?
Now, I'd have been in this shit for so long, and I've been writing so much. Like, when I was first, like, I'm down there in my 5th year of just rapping.
Yeah.
So now, I started off writing everything. So you gotta imagine how much writing I was doing. Like I would have just literally just be in my, first it started off as pencil, then I wrote it to my phone. So I'm writing so many raps a day. That's all I do in my free time, writing raps. To the point where it came to the point where like, nah, I don't even really need to write now. It's so much shit that's going on, and like, I think I burned myself out early with the writing. I still write, but now I write differently. I used to write whole raps. I used to write to a beat. I used to write whole verses. Now I might just write a line. I write a line.
And
then I have a bunch of lines I just write in on my phone. You know what I mean? Like, so instead of me having verses in my phones, I got bars. And I feed off the bars. And I finish it off my head, but like that's now how my process is. But it was just writing everything. But now, and I used to have to write to a beat, or I just write a verse.
Yeah.
Now, I might be out. We might, during the middle of the podcast, I might whip my phone out and be like, damn, I just started a bar. Write the bar down, and then when I'm in the studio, I'll feed off that one bar.
Yeah,
that's how it is.
Who your favorite producer to work with?
Henny. If you look, man, y'all gotta get hits on, bro. Like, man, Henny, he been there from the start. He been cooking up and he a go, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And even like school kind of took to him too. Like, man, gave him his flowers too. Like, man, whoever produced, he cold, bro. He cold. Like, I want to fuck with him. Like, a lot of people not hip to him, but Henny.
What's his IG?
That's my
What's IG?
CBSM _ Henny. CBSM _ Henny. That boy the code, man. And that's what I do damn near 75% of my fucking raps too.
So
all his beats.
So growing up, you were still a verser. So who was like influencing? Like
growing up, Lil Wayne.
I can see that. For
a lot of Lil Wayne.
Juvenile and Wayne.
I love that. And like even like I'm not gonna lie, like when I got older, or the old school motherfuckers started growing on me. Like you said, like Hot Boys, I love Hot Boys like a lot. Like if you pay attention to a lot of my raps and a lot of my shit, I be using a lot of their samples and a lot of and I like a lot of Juvenile and shit like that. But growing up for sure Wayne, but that influence came from Wayne, like Wayne, and then a lot of Detroit rappers, you know.
Speaking of influence, who any Detroit rappers reach out to give you like advice how to navigate through the industry, what to look out for?
Yeah, all the time. I was blessed. I'm blessed. Like even right now, where I'm at right now in my career, I'm really blessed to have relationships with a lot of the mega stars in Detroit.
Yeah.
You feel me? The biggest of the biggest. Like I'm plugged in with them. So it's like to have Icewear Vezzo in my corner that I talk to on a regular. Sada Baby in my corner that I talk to on a regular. Snap Dog in my corner that I talk to on a regular. Like to have them as my big brothers, bro, and like actually like my mentors to just give me advice through this shit, talk to me, and actually like always reach their hand out and share their platform when they can. Like I'm blessed, bro, to be in the position that I'm in. And I try to express this to a lot of people that's coming up and shit like that. Because relationships is the most important shit. And it's gonna take you long. It's gonna take you way farther than money. It's gonna take you way farther than anything you could think of. Relationships. You can fall off today. You could go broke today. If you got the right relationships and you can get in the right rooms, you'll be okay always. You can go. You know what I mean? Like anything can go against you. Motherfuckers that can vouch for you, that's in them top seats and that's in them them gatekeepers. If they can vouch for you, you're gonna be all right. So building them relationships and networking is just the most important thing in this shit. For sure.
What's some artists you would like to work with?
Some artists that I like to work with? It'll probably be
You be in the city.
I'll probably have to think about it. Huh?
In the city or outside the city?
In the city, outside the city. Outside the city, Sexy Red for sure. Because whatever it is, I feel like we in the same lane, bro. I just feel like we in the same lane as far as that. We make music for the hood. You know what I mean? For the hood and time. For the hood and time, for the ghetto. So like that for sure. And then in the city, it's a few artists that I haven't worked with that I would like to work with. Like I've never worked with Peasy. I was supposed to have him on one of my tapes, but it never went through. Baby Money, I was supposed to have him on one of my tapes, but the verse never went through with the verse. Dame died. I was supposed to have him on one of my tapes, but I never got the verse back.
Dame hard with them beats.
Yeah.
Crazy with them beats.
DZ, I was supposed to have him on one of my tapes. I was supposed to have a verse for him. Never got it. But because it just never worked out the time and the shit. But
what one?
Babyface E too. it's a few niggas, you know, that I was supposed to work with, but I never worked with, but that I'm sure that we'll get one day in the future.
Yeah, when you inside in that studio, you be like, man, I gotta go crazy because you know how bro coming. Like how they go?
It be a vibe for real. It don't really even be.
You ain't never turned it off and be like, I gotta redo my verse because bro.
I did that. No, I did it. I did that for the Honey Pack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I did it for Honey Pack for sure. I had an original verse on Honey Pack, but only thing is, I don't really rap. I don't rap because, like I said, every time we in the studio,
yes,
we be
speaking of Honey Pack.
Honey Pack,
Yeah.
Hey man, this is too hard, dog. Oh God, I appreciate you, gang.
Yeah, don't go too crazy.
Listen, I ain't gonna be the one going crazy. You know, the ladies, they love this shit more than me. I be gifting it to the ladies. The ladies be wanting it. That should be working for the ladies. I guess so. They be on them.
You ever took one?
I took them. I took them like 3 different times. I don't really be seeing the effect, but you know me, already on go. I'm an energizer money with this shit.
One to give me a headache.
So I'll be here, I don't know the difference, bitch. I'm ready to fuck you all night anyways. But you know, so I don't really know if that shit work for me anyway. I don't really need it.
So you said you put an original verse on there.
Yeah, like when me and Scoob in a booth, it's damn near be a party in there. We got the females, liquor, we in that bitch just vibing out. So we really just be vibing. Then the engineer, our producer will be cooking while we just vibing the whole time. That's how it is in the studio with us. And then, so you know, I don't, like anybody that know me know I don't do shit productive. I can't really do nothing that's productive. Like farming, recording certain shit I can't do under the influence. So I have to be sober to do certain shit. I don't rap drunk. I don't perform drunk or none of that. So
natural energy.
Yeah, so I was damn near drunk that night when I did that verse. So I did the verse, but I damn near was drunk. So the next morning I heard it and I could hear myself being drunk. So I had to I redid the whole verse, like rewrote it, redid it, and I matched his energy on it. But so yeah, he definitely made me come different for sure.
So you said Vezzo, how it is like with Vezzo, you sign or is it co-sign or he just like, hey bro, you was my platform, man, and take this shit to the top?
All of the above, man. Me and Vezzo got between me and him got an agreement. You know what I mean? I'm Icewear Records all the way.
Yeah.
You know, so like we locked in. Like there's no like question about it. But you know, our end game is the same. Like
yeah,
our goal is the same. Me and Vez, it's not just business with us. It's not just but it's also not just, oh, that's my brother, you know, he just want to look out. No, it's an agreement on both ends. Like we both want something out this relationship. But at the same time, I want to see you shine. I want to see him get even bigger. Yeah. You know what I mean? So it's an agreement on both ends as far as like the business wise and the relationship wise, personal wise. Like, so we both want to see each other grow, but also we do want to make sure the business right in both. So it's an agreement on both. Like Icewear Records but I'm definitely Icewear Records. Like, but we definitely me and him is working together to try to bring that bag on. Yeah. You know what I mean, to the home team, which is Icewear Records. We trying to turn Icewear Records to one of the biggest things. We're working together to do that. You know what I mean? So we both in on that. That's the same.
Like a big brother. Do you feel like certain stuff need paperwork regardless of the relationship?
Yeah, like I said, I feel like everything needs paperwork, but it's timing to everything too.
Yeah.
So you'll know when it's time to bring that paperwork in. Y'all want to rush the paperwork, you know, too early. Y'all want to bring it in where you never bring, you know, we don't want it where you never brought it in. And then niggas got to go off you know what I'm saying, they word and how they feel, they feelings and shit, because feelings get mixed and true. So it's like, it's both. It's just knowing, bro. Like, but when you in the streets or when you hustling or when you doing this shit natural, you've been doing it how you've been doing it, and you come up from nothing, you kind of got a natural feeling of when certain shit is due. You know what I mean? Like, even as far as paperwork and all that, it's not really, I don't think it's no blueprint to how the shit go about shit. You might need paperwork for one person of this relationship off bills, off the first day. Then it's another relationship you might have with somebody else that you be like, you know what, we're going to wait on the paperwork until the shit right. And then when the shit right, all right, let's get this paperwork done. So it is really just how it go. That's how I live my life anyways. I go off of natural instincts, like how my feelings and shit, like not even my feelings, but how the energy that's given to me. I go off the base of the energy, really. So you will know when shit need to be done and shit like that. But that's how we playing it.
Man, so the rap game in a frenzy right now. All the so-called elites, megastars, they going at it. How you rock with that?
I love it.
They keeping it on.
I love it. I love it because it's like it's friendly competition, and when I say friendly, I don't mean they going to the bar afterwards and chilling, but it's like when Michael Jordan and Larry Bird was going at it, they might even throw punches at each other, and during a game.
But that thing is soft.
They might even throw punches at each other during a game, but afterwards, they ain't going to his career. Michael Jordan ain't going to Bird's career trying to look for his wife and his kids, trying to get them. You know what I mean? It's like, nigga, between the lines, nigga, it's whatever. Nigga, we won't smoke. It's whatever, nigga. Like, this shit, nigga, fuck you at the end of the day. But then afterwards, it's like, all right, it's over with. It's not no foul play going on where niggas gotta die. That's why I like it. I like it because it's like, it's not to the point where niggas gotta die or there's no beef like that. I don't like promoting beef where it's some street shit or where niggas is dying and shit like that. But because it's rap, they keeping it rap. As long as they keep it rap, I'm all for it. I think the energy is great. I think it's needed for hip hop right now. I think it's in a great place. And Detroit is the damn near becoming the motherfucking center of the shit and center of attention. So it's like,
finally getting on recognition.
I'm loving the hip hop scene right now. Sexy Red, that bitch, listen.
He loves sexy.
Listen, and Sexy Red, we trust. We needed her. We needed her, bro. You know what I mean?
Running the
females, but it been a long time where we didn't even have that female energy. So it's due time. I love it. Motherfuckers can't hate on the female, huh?
You love the gang shit the females on, because
motherfuckers can't really hate on the female scene. We gotta let them have their moment.
Got to.
Yeah, it was like Nicki Minaj. We had Nicki Minaj for the longest. It was just her. But we ain't
girls not everything.
Nah, I don't. Now listen, I'm gonna be real. I don't like the gangster shit when it comes to the females.
Yeah.
But if you play it right, which is you play anything right, it make it make sense. It's sweet. You can make anything be sweet. You just gotta make it make sense. But for the most part, I think all of them got just enough sex appeal to make it work. As long as you got enough sex appeal. Now, if you were around that bitch, this is why I don't fuck with bitches that just be thugged out like, nigga, let's go 30 seconds. We get, or the nigga, like, you know what I mean? Like, nigga, and I got that dope too, nigga, and I'm slinging that shit and killing niggas and doing this and that and that. And you got zero sex appeal. Like, nobody care about you, girl. You going to jail, and nobody really give a fuck about you. You look like you ain't even giving no pussy up. Man, not to say you gotta get some pussy up, but like, damn, bitch, do you use it? You got a pussy for no reason?
This be the thing, like female rappers, you can see if like, girl, you ain't never moved no bricks, but they talk about it. But the dudes, like, they ain't gonna get no love, they get the cap. I be feeling like females be capping, but they be hard though.
And that's why I said with females, I ain't even gonna say it's a female male thing, because a lot of niggas getting off too with the cap. So cap is cap. You motherfucker, you, like I said, you swinging right, playing right, you can get off. Because there's a lot of niggas that's capping and just getting off too. So you really never know what niggas is getting off or what females getting off. I just say when it comes to females, have some type of sex appeal. And I'm only speaking for myself, because like I said, I'm not I'm not the executive that's signing motherfuckers or that's giving motherfuckers money. So my opinion really don't mean nothing. But my opinion is you gotta have some sex appeal for Jungle to fuck with your shit as a female. I want that. I want that sex appeal. But also, you gotta just be hard. I don't know. You just gotta be hard as a female. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, it's just certain females that I veer towards. You know what I mean? That's sweet. You either sweet or not when it comes to females.
Yeah. So I tried rapping. That shit was ass. I don't want that shit.
I feel like everybody got to give it a try, though. That's a part of the culture.
Yeah, so I was going to say, what moment you knew it's like, that's it for me. Like, I'm going to keep rapping. What was the moment? Where was you at? Time, place, mind, friend, all that. You was like...
I promise you, I'm not even capping, bro. I just told you the story earlier when I said, bro, my brothers used to call me in the fucking room. I had a composition book. My brother used to call me in the room. And by this time, I was still stealing people's raps. So I was really rapping other people's shit, but it gave me a certain confidence that it was my shit. I didn't care. I remembered it. I thought it was my shit. I was delusional. But listen, it was to the point where my brothers was calling me in the room doing family events where they got their friends. I'm the youngest, so they like, my little brother, he called with the shit. Da, 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 da. Come rap for them, bro. I'm the youngest here. I'm rapping for the whole room. And everybody like, oh, this little nigga cold. Oh, you cold. And I had this certain rap too that I wrote. That I used to rap. I rap fast as fuck.
I remember it.
It's weak as fuck. It was weak as fuck. I would never recite that right now. It's so fucking weak to me right now. But because I feel like because of the age I was at, I feel like the age was like, okay, that's acceptable. For his age, that's cold. And I was rapping it fast as hell. They man, that shit's so trash. I would never rap it right now, but yeah. So, but when they was bringing me in the room rapping for people, I had a crazy amount of confidence in this shit. I've never, and from them days growing up, I've never once doubted myself in this rap shit. Never once. Even when shit get crazy, I never doubted myself. Like, for instance, like, damn, I lost much.
Did you always have that energy?
Always. And I think that shit come from, like I said, I always been a silly, goofy nigga. So I kind of embedded my character into this shit. So it ain't just no facade. It ain't like I was like, how can I go viral? Or how can I just be, just be on dumb shit? I've always been a fucking goofball. Like, so I kind of just embedded that shit into my...
That's how Leo is.
You feel me?
He be acting wild. He really silly as hell.
I swear.
He got this one line. He gonna catch you with it too. So he be like, hey, bro. As soon as you say, huh, he be like, get your bitch fucked and hang up. I was like, fuck, that's how I feel it. Oh, I was like, man, it was my dog. Since, he young, I was like, man, this nigga Leo crazy. Ever since we met. And little bro be always trying to prank a nigga. I'm like, man, that shit cool though. Like, is there anybody you took under your wing and that shit?
I ain't gonna say took under my wing because
you still
that would damn near have to be they would have to feel like that. You know, I can't say that I took them under my wing because if they feel like I didn't, then I guess I did. But it's definitely artists that I take a taking to, like that I've that's coming up behind me type shit, and that I've like try to share all my resources to, because I just believe in them.
What's some of the artists that you started off with and you started rapping?
My niggas that ain't around no more. That's one thing about this rap shit too. Like, I'm gonna tell you some shit right now. Like, literally the people that I started rapping with was all my niggas. I don't rap with none of them niggas no more. And it's just simply off the fact that once you get into this shit, you see what it really is. You, from the outside looking in, you never can really tell what this rap shit really is until you really get into it, and then you understand certain shit ain't what you thought it was.
Yeah.
So you damn near gotta move different. You damn near gotta go about shit different. And a lot of people feel
like that. What happened? Or was,
like even The money, especially, you know, the money, the like me first coming up, like, all right, for me first coming up, when I start paying attention to certain shit, like even with the promo and shit like that, I've always thought like this is not, and this from the outside looking in, people always think this. People think the promo pages and shit like that, they're just posting people. I never knew people was paying for this shit.
Right.
People pay for the promo. Never knew that. I come into the thing when you buy for features and paying for certain shit, they gonna treat you like it's you they peoples because you're spending money with them. What they should, this is their business. I never knew the aspect of the business part of it, you know what I mean? I just always thought motherfuckers is just gonna fuck with you because they fuck with you cold, niggas gonna fuck with you, or they, you know, you come into the game feeling obligated, which a lot of people do. Mm-hmm. You have to, it only take them certain people that's like catch on fast to be like, oh, you can't have that type of attitude coming into this shit. Nobody owe you nothing. And it's a natural instinct to come into it with an obligation because, and that ain't nothing but really belief in yourself. You be like, shit, nigga, I'm the coldest with this shit. Niggas should love me. Niggas gonna fuck with me off my talent, purely off my talent, or you just got an obligation to yourself, and that's cool. That's how first part, but it's a special type of, it really take a special type of people to catch on to it that's not how this shit work, bro.
Yeah.
This shit is a business. You gotta go about it a certain way, and when you catch on to it, you gotta move a certain way, and you gotta do certain shit certain ways where, you know, and certain people go do certain shit that certain way that's protecting their business. It's not really about you. You know what I mean? It's really about how you go about shit. So it's certain people that catch on to it, that's special people, bro. They last in this shit. Then it's the other motherfuckers that really just feel obligated and they just want certain shit done that's not gonna happen, bro. You gotta actually put the time and effort and work into this shit and sacrifice into it, or it's never gonna happen. And so it's a lot of people that had to cut off because they never got it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You live in a studio, you really like...
I have like 3 days out the week, every week, that I got so much ammo though in the vault. I really don't even have to live in the studio. But I definitely got 3 days out the week. One of them my feature day where I knock all my features out for people, and then the other two, one is my it's like me and my producer, we just cook up together. Then the other one is just me and my free day, you know, knock my shit out. So I got 3 days where I just
we knew
play it like that.
Features be like sometime bread and butter. Do you feel like, all right, I'm gonna have to chill on doing features for a little while to just focus on my career? Or like, cause sometimes artists feel like doing too many features burn them out.
I would never say that. I don't think doing too many features burn you out because niggas paying, they paying. That's why you do this shit. That's why you do this shit. If you got a fucking a business, who the fuck who gonna turn down some money? You know what I mean? If you cutting niggas hair, who the fuck gonna say, well, you know, I cut too many niggas hair this week.
Yeah.
I'ma just pick it up pick it back up next week. No, you gonna cut as many hairs as you can. You know what I mean? And collect that cheese. That's why we do this shit, to collect money. So if you get into the point where you burnt out, then you burnt out. But and even if some people that's doing it, even the people that's not doing it for money, sometimes doing features gonna help you even more than, you know, what you doing. If it's a lot of motherfuckers that just want features with you, do it. Picking up free fans base, bro. Cause even if they got 2-3 niggas that listen to them on a daily basis, that's 3 more for you. Then if you're doing 10 features, damn, 3 times 10, 30, that's 30 different niggas that just tapped in with your shit. You know what I mean? And that's loyal fan bases that they got. So if they loyal to them and they fuck with your shit hard, you really bringing over loyal niggas to yourself, because that really matters. Motherfucker can have listeners. You got your listeners, then you got your loyal fan base that you can drop with the nigga Kanye, poopity scoopity doopity woo woo. He dropped some shit. We was just on that bitch trolling, and that bitch had like 1 million streams because he got a loyal fan base where it don't matter what the nigga drop. He's gonna sell it because they gonna tap in to listen to it because that's what they do. We fuck with him. I don't care what we gonna fuck with dog no matter what because we fuck with them outside of music. So you build that. That's the foundation you want. And that shit don't come from just you dropping your shit. That come from like digging into other people's music and shit like that. For instance, when I went on tour with Sada Baby, I knew that was a good move for me because the comparisons between us.
Yeah.
But I could never imagine the energy I was gonna get until I did it. Like afterwards I realized like that lane, like me doing that, because they was so they was basically fans. They was all his fans, right? But all his fans all want that one thing from him, his energy. They love Sada Baby energy. If you don't love nothing about Sada Baby, if you're a fan of Sada Baby, you know his energy is different from anybody in this world. So it's like, that's what they veer towards. So anybody that can kind of be even close to his energy, they're going to actually fuck with you. So the fact that I was able to do that, and damn near was the one person on that tour that could match his type of energy, you know what I mean? Or even get close to it. They fucking loved me, bro.
You ever get nervous before the show?
It's like a second of it. It's like down there every show, it's like a 5 seconds, 0.5 seconds of nervousness, and then it go away. I don't even know where it comes from or why, because I'm so used to shit and I know what I'm gonna do, but it literally just comes and just go. It's a natural thing.
I can't see you being nervous though, because I be like, damn, when bro starts stripping on stage.
And by the time I'm doing all that, I'm feeling it. Because it's times I don't. And if I ever don't, I wasn't feeling the energy. I go off energy. I swear to God, if the crowd is going, and I be feeling like during my performance, and that's why I'm such a good performance too, because it's all natural. I didn't blank out every performance. It been times where my DJ would be like, damn, why you ain't do the, because it'd be all type of shit I be having planned to do. He'd be like, why you ain't do the, I'm like, I don't know. I just didn't feel it. I ain't know where I just didn't do it. Or, damn, you know what I mean? It's literally natural. I let every step, it just take me to there. So it's like, it be times where the energy there, and it's going to take me there because I be feeling like the more energy build up, I don't want to lose the crowd. So when I do that, I feel like I got the crowd at a certain thing. Now I got to take them over the both top because I already done turned them up to the point where if I do anything less than that, I'm going to lose them. I don't be want to lose them. So I start doing all type of shit. Anything I can, you know what I mean, to keep that crowd. That's just as a performer, you know what I mean? So I just
Getting the people
keep them going
too, though.
for sure.
I mean, fans appreciate that for sure, though.
They do.
You jumped in the crowd yet?
I haven't. And everybody waiting on me to do it, but I gotta wait on the right crowd. I'm speaking into existence right now. Real and Loud coming soon. And that's damn near, I feel like that's gonna be the first crowd I jump into.
Man, that stage seems a little far from me.
No, it ain't far enough. I'm coming Jeff Hardy in that bitch. Just moonsaulting into the crowd. If they catch me, they catch me. If they don't, I'm getting up. I'm fighting down on her moment. If they don't, fuck it. Dust myself off and get up and get it going again.
How you get the name Jungle?
I started off as YEA. Somebody stole it. I seen that nigga post on Hip Hop Lab, and I'm like, I just didn't even want to put up with the shit, so I changed my name. And then I always been like a wild nigga, so I wanted to have something that's like to do with like wildness, you know, free. Nigga don't give a fuck, like, ooh. So Jungle just came into about. I Googled the name, Big Jungle. Nothing came up. So if you can find any Big Jungles after me, I'll give you whatever. Whatever. There's no Big Jungle after me. If it's a Big Jungle, I'm telling you, he came after me. Can't find a date. I got the date where I changed my name.
Yeah.
So I Googled it, everything, make sure it was not no other person. So yeah, that's it.
And that Apex song, you know, but I see a lot of people dancing to that song that you'll be reposting. I want to see Pretty Bray do that. She go hard with when she dropped them videos dancing to them songs.
Pretty rare. She a rapper though.
Yeah, I know. She alright.
She be doing promo to her own shit, or, you know.
So. I had her in the video. Y'all should have reached out to Pretty
Bad. Yeah, she cool with the camp, you know.
Yeah.
I bump into her a lot.
Shit, I feel enough.
She doing her thing too. Shout out to Pretty Bad.
Yeah, man. I like how the females taking over. Any females in the city you work with yet?
Kayla Wan, Rocky B.
Rocky hard.
Yeah. Taylor Billy. Me and Taylor Billy supposed to have a tape come out, man. We gotta get that shit done ASAP.
Yeah, Taylor. Yeah.
That's my dog. I ain't gonna lie. Like,
man, I wish I had my one phone. She had one song that she would not drop for the one.
She the coldest.
And was trapping on it.
With Taylor. I fuck with Taylor Billy. She the coldest.
Yeah.
Kayla Wan too, though. That's my dog. Like, that's my ace boom boom. She really like that too. She going up. That's why I know K gonna be all right, because K lost her page. She built her page up all the way to 10,000, lost her page, and built that bitch up back to 10,000 with less than fucking 6 months, bro. She cold, bro. She really got it. She gonna be all right. But K, Luan, Taylor Bentley, Rocky B, Lana LaDon, she cold. That's my dog. Yeah, it's a nice little amount of females that I fuck with in the city.
Where you grew up, Jordan?
Puritan Ave, yeah, west, right off Linwood.
Yeah, because I see the 100 fam chain, they
Southwest.
Yeah.
Yeah, they originated Southwest. That was my family, though. That's my cousin.
Leo, he from Southwest.
Yeah.
Southwest, man.
Yeah, that's where they originated from, Southwest. 100 fam, man, they took me out of their build. Those, like, that's my blood cousin, the CEO. Both the CEOs, those my cousins. As a kid, they introduced me to music too, you know, as a kid. They was doing the music shit before, because it was 100 fam, ENT or some shit like that, where they was just doing music, and they was having the tapes and shit out. I'm listening. My brother have a tape, you know, where they listen to music and shit. So that was like one of the first people I knew that was making music, you know, just me knowing. And they, growing up, just having them, they used to be deep as fuck, like, all the time, having these hotel parties and all that type of shit. And I was like a baby, a kid, but I remember they used to just be all over. And as I grew up and got into the music scene, they took me under their wing, like, immediately. They was one of the first people to ever believe in me in the music shit. Like, you know what I mean? You can go back to one of my first videos. It might have been literally my third video I've ever shot ever. You can see me with them, you know, and rocking that 100 fam chain, being with them. So they been around from the start. Like, when I say people around from the start, they literally been around from the start. So they been helping me and pushing me, and they just turned there. And like I said, they shit started from just like a group, a loyalty, a family, you know. They had to build it, because it was street shit, really. They took it and rebranded themselves into a label, you know, and now they're pushing themselves as a label and prospering through that, you know. But those niggas loyal as hell.
What part of Southwest they from?
Loyal as hell. I don't know. You have to ask them. I'm not gonna lie. You have to ask them. I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Yes. Hey, you say the dudes you started rapping with, y'all rap with them no more. I be seeing a lot of dudes, they let their situations play out on the internet. Like, do you feel like nah, bro, we could just pick that phone up and call each other and really hash this situation out on the internet? Me instead of on that.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and what's crazy is, like, even the people I'm talking about, except for like one person, I still talk to them. And I'm making it real clear that I don't have no problem with nobody. I don't have no problem with not one person. It's literally just me being able to put myself first when it comes to this shit, because I know what it takes. So it's no hard feelings against you. It's nothing personal or nothing. I just know what it takes. You know, a motherfucker might take I just feel like I have to remove myself from certain situations. And it might be a simple thing, and I might even agree with how you moving, But I have to be delusional in my own world in order for this shit to work. For instance, a motherfucker might have a job, right? A 9 to 5, and he might be behind on his rent. He can't pay his rent. So he's working this 9 to 5 and he got to work overtime. He has no room to make music or videos or nothing. Or else he's going to get put out of his crib and lose his crib. He got a family, he got kids. His kid going to be homeless. Whoop. I respect it. Work. Get your money. But at the end of the day, I don't live in that certain world. I don't live in that world. I don't do that. You know what I mean? And that's what separates me. A nigga might call me crazy because I am willing to be able to say, fuck that. I don't care. At the end of the day, because my end game is everything I'm doing is going to be for y'all to live peacefully in a world where, you know, you don't have to worry about that type of stuff. But right now, you might have to go through it. For future-wise, you don't have to. But if I put everything aside to make sure you're good right now, future-wise, we're going to live average and basic. So it's sacrifices you have to make in this shit. And certain people don't understand sacrifices. They just don't comprehend sacrifices. It don't make sense to them because they live in the now, you know. And that's cool. I understand it, like literally 110% understand it. It takes a different type of person to not understand that. You know what I mean? So that's why I say I'm cool. I literally talk to people that I don't rap with no more, like all the time. And if they hit me up about anything other than music, I'm going to hit them back. Sometimes they hit me about music, I might not hit them back because I know they're not really taking it serious. You don't believe in yourself enough for me to be around me. And that's no knock on you. I know you got other shit to worry about, then worry about that. I give you the space to worry about that. It's nothing, you know, that you're doing wrong. But I just respect and want people around me when it comes to music shit that's really embedded everything they have in it. You know, all their energy into it. That's the people that I need around me when it comes to music shit because that's what I'm doing. I don't need people that's half-assing or that just want to leech or brawl you or leech or do whatever or that's not really believing in it or that just want to be around it or use resources that they don't deserve. That's why, you know.
So what's the behind the scenes work you feel like a person got to put in to get to that level? Because everybody ain't got that hit song right off rip. Well, like it take time when they build it.
You gotta be
behind the scenes.
You gotta be, and I got this from JR. JR said this in an interview, and it stuck to me ever since I ever heard it. You gotta be delusional with this shit, bro. You literally gotta be delusional with it because it's gonna be way more times in this industry, in this career that you're chasing where it's going to look like the odds are against you. It's going to be way more times where you go broke. You got to be willing to go broke. I done spent my last millions of times, and I'm sure it's going to be probably millions of times where I got to do it again. But you got to believe that, fuck, it's worth it. If you don't believe that, then you're never going to get anywhere with this shit. It's going to be times where people are going to tell you to do certain things, or people are going to tell you that that's not going to work, or people are going to tell you that that ain't it. Or whatever. You can't be to the point where you're listening to the outsiders or you do not have the confidence enough to continue. That's the thing. Once you give up, you lost. But continuing and believing yourself to the point where you're not afraid of taking risks that other people would never take. Like I said, it's been time to put my rent aside. It's been time now to put my bills aside, my kid aside, my girl aside, my family aside. Fuck them. Because at the end of the day, if you go broke today and lose it all, they're not going to respect you the same anyway. So go get your bag, go chase your shit and do what you got to do to take care of business. You know what I mean? So they can understand. And because at the end of the day, they're not going to remember when you told them fuck them. And once you get that bag, they're going to be like, I'm proud of you. Everybody proud of you now. Everybody proud of you now. And I know you can do it. That's all they're going to say. And I don't remember, oh, well, yeah, you got it now. But I remember when you told me, fuck me, when I asked you to take me on a date, when your girl said, I asked you to take me on a date, you said, I'm in my bag right now. I can't do that, baby. They're not going to bring that up. But once you know what I mean, once you bring them millies in and you able to take them on a million dates, they're not going to bring that up. It's not gonna happen. You know what I mean? Yo, your rent, the nigga to your landlord is not gonna say, oh well, you know what? Remember when you couldn't pay your rent years ago? You can't buy this mansion. They're not even gonna be around.
Yeah.
You're gonna be on a whole other level. So just go get that by any means. Go chase the bag. Everything else is gonna fall in place. That's how you gotta move with this shit, bro. You can never lose faith. When my back against the wall and I lose, when I'm in my worst position, that's when I feel the most energy. That's when I get so fucking excited. You know what I mean? I really literally get happy when I be so fucked up to the point where I be like, oh yeah, something about to happen.
Because I ain't gonna
Something about to happen.
I was discouraged about like doing the podcast. Like, bro hollered at me, was like, keep it going, because I got hit by the feds recently. So bro was like, bro, you can't give up and shit like that. Because I was like, man, fuck all that shit. They done took everything. I don't even care no more. But bro, it's like we gotta keep going.
Gotta keep.
And that's why I feel where you coming from when they come to this. So I'm like, damn.
That's when you become your greatest.
Set down for 5 nights.
Sally,
I'm looking at a whole nother situation. It's like,
man, that shit, I swear to God on my life, bro. When shit like that happen, when shit just get the hit in the fan, you just be like, it's just this certain like energy that I got. And my faith in God is just so strong where it's like, I've never been fucked up too long or to the point where I'm just like, man, fuck this shit.
That's my go-to.
Faith, your faith gotta be strong, bro. To the point where like, I've never been, yeah, okay, this shit look crazy right now. Or damn, this shit, man, I feel fucked up. Like I said, it been plenty of times where I've hit $0 and I'd be like, $0? I don't even walk around with that type of shit, or I'm not used to that. I ain't had that in months or years. But I'd have hit that and been like, it'll take me a day to be like, man, look, I'm down now, nigga. It ain't nowhere to go, but fuck it. Let's do this shit. I'm ready, because now I know them blessings coming. And then it happens so many times, I'd be like, this one, I got used to it now. I get a certain boss now. I'd be like, I said, like, even my latest one right now, my latest run, I'm like probably, like I said, I'm flourishing right now. I literally got to a point where I was like, man, fuck this shit, dog. This shit is crazy. Like, I don't know what the fuck happening, but this shit ain't it. And I'm like, got to the point where I was like, literally like, bro, I'm doing bullshit. I'm really was on bullshit. I was on a path. I'm just like doing bullshit, trying to distract myself from being fucking fucked up, depressed, and about all the shit that's going on. To the point I was like, man, clean your shit up. You got blessings in the air that you ain't grabbing because of your mentality. Nigga, I literally was like, man, I got in a positive state. I was into it with my BM. I fixed that. I was like down bad about certain shit. I fixed that. It was certain shit that I owe. I was like, I'm paying that. Fuck it. I just got to the point where I was like, man, stop bullshitting. Get on your shit. Got on my shit and immediately blessings started falling out the line. I'm talking about the next day. Everything just started falling in place. You have to protect your energy in order to receive your blessings, bro.
Yeah.
That's at all times, or it would come. You had to protect your energy. You can't be sitting around feeling sorry for yourself, or oh well, this shit just happened. It's never gonna happen. Nothing gonna happen for you. You're gonna stuck in one way.
They finna really want me after this, but then bro's like, nah, that's a crash.
Don't crash out.
Like, you gonna get them people what they want.
Protect your energy at all costs, bro.
Let me show the world something different. You feel? I'm gonna keep rocking with the podcast. That's why I appreciate like your time, the other people that came on. Definitely appreciate y'all giving us your time for sure. But so we gonna turn the wheel to you say going on tour with Sada Baby. What was their energy like? Like, what's the craziest thing you done seen like on that tour? I know something wild happened.
What's the craziest thing you done on tour?
I know that nub ain't the only thing that we use.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. The energy on tour is just so different, bro. It's nothing like And I love my hometown. Like, I love it. Everybody always talking about, well, you gotta move out of here. I'm like, no, nigga, I'm never leaving this bitch. I love it here. Like,
Nothing like home.
nothing like home. The energy away from this bitch is just crazy, bro. Like, then it was the first time I experienced actual fans. That's what fucked me up. It was the first time I actually experienced actual fans. So, like, in the midst of me, you got to understand, my biggest song I've ever dropped was in the midst of me going on tour, right? So, when I dropped Wish Your Zodiac with Sada Baby.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I dropped Wish Your Zodiac with Sada Baby. And I went on tour the very next month. So, I've never experienced people rapping my lyrics, people knowing the song, people knowing who I am. Never really experienced that before that song. That song went viral as fuck. That song went crazy. That bitch had 400,000 views. I've never had nowhere near that many amount of views. You know what I mean? So, me being on stage for the first time and people like, I go on that bitch, they like, that's the dude. In the beginning of our video, I say, touch your toes. You know what I mean? So I get on stage, motherfuckers like, and that's the touch. They saying that shit. I'm like, oh shit. Hey, y'all know what they are, okay?
When you did
That I'm in a whole other state.
well, they knew them lyrics to that song when you did with GMT Free.
Facts, but that was like the first time people recognizing who is this. They didn't know who I am. Nobody knew who I was at that point. That's what the first time I got my city attention, I feel like. And I never went out of town I never went out of town after that, right? So it's like, even if people knew me out of town, I wouldn't know. I'm not going out of town.
So what I think Acting Famous.
Yup, Acting Famous, another one that went crazy.
I was like,
but like, that's why another thing is too, I'm different with this shit because I never really, even my viral moments was like minor. They got me more people to recognize me, but I never had like a viral moment to the point where niggas is world star posting you, Shade Room, and everybody, the whole world know you off of one. No, I had moments where niggas might be like, oh, well, he just had a moment. That's it. That because niggas had that. Niggas have a moment. That's it. My first moment was Homer Simpson. I don't know if people remember. I had a moment with Homer Simpson. I posted on Hip Hop Lab, went fucking retarded because I had a barner that said, I want to hit mulatto. I mean, a lotto. If y'all let you hit y'all friend, that's a lot. That's a motto. Ooh. But that bar went crazy, like viral as fuck. That was the first time people was hitting me up, all rappers and shit. That I was like, oh, my shit going crazy. And I built my shit up to 1,000 followers, thousands of followers. Then it was like, ooh. Then I had Cash, the Cash, the one mic freestyle.
yeah.
That bitch went stupid. Built my shit up even more crazier. That's when motherfuckers was like, oh, this nigga serious. Niggas was hitting me up crazy. Like, oh, well, I want to fuck with you for real now. Then I had the, I think it was like one of my performances went viral. I ripping my clothes off and
With the backyard,
backwoods and bonfire. I'm ripping my clothes off, going crazy. Well, then that went viral. Niggas was like, this nigga different. Niggas was just giving me flowers and respect. Then, you know, got the What's Your Zodiac. And now we're already transitioning into Honeypack. But I had moments where, in these years, that all those are years apart. At least a year apart.
at least.
So every year I'd have had a moment. Even to now, I had a moment every single year from there. So I'm working. Niggas can't deny me. I'm working, bruh. I'm not looking for no viral moment or none of that. Nigga, I'm working. I'm putting the time in, the effort. I'm building relationships, and I'm building this shit up from the ground up.
So when was that crazy moment? No white girl still in the
Also in the auditorium?
on tour. When was that crazy moment?
And we did had a lot of them, like bitches just, bitches whipping out titties, and
You signed?
I seen a, I think probably the craziest one was, I feel like I seen like an 80-year-old woman, right, come, and she asked Sada, it was her daughter, she asked Sada her titties. This is the mama.
80?
Man, she had to be 80, bro.
I know he signed.
She signed them. Old lady, old white lady, saw my titties. her mom, and the daughter too, right there. Son, I'm like, wow, this nigga's a rock star.
He ain't give her no honey pack.
He ain't giving no honey pack. Honey pack wouldn't even know about it. Well, you know, it wouldn't go crazy because it was out, but it wasn't the video and shit. Well, but
that's all I do.
It was a vibe on tour, man. I loved it. Like, I loved it. Shout out to school for sure, bro.
Y'all plan on doing like a tape together?
I got enough songs to do one. I thought about it. It probably will. I mean, when the time right, I'm gonna do it. I don't want it to feel forced.
Right.
You know.
So what's the meaning of 4N?
4 and I. A lot of people. That's why I started putting the capital I, because a lot of people think it's 4N.
I like that.
Yeah, but I started putting the capital I. But it's 4 and I. It stands for fourth in inches. The fourth in the inches. So it's like, it's a football terminology for people that's not, you know, familiar with football. But it's like this, basically the metaphor of it is, you gonna have a lot of fourth and inches in the game. It don't define you. You know what I mean? Sometimes you might get a fourth and inches. You can either go for it or punt. It depends. It's a risk. But if you don't get it, you still got the next drive to make up for it. You still got the defense to play to make up for it. You can always make up for it. And if you do get it, then it's game on. Keep playing your thing. But fourth and inches is always be critical moments in the game. It can either bind you or it can help you. You know what I mean? But it don't define you. Plenty of people that bounce back for fourth and inches. It's just a crucial moment in the game, you know what I mean, that you got to take advantage of. And it's a decision that you got to make, like quick decisions. You can either go for it or you can punt it or you can, however you play it. It's a crucial moment in the game. So that's why.
For the people, tell the people what's coming up next for Big Jungle.
Man, go straighten that motherfucker honey pack, man. Go straighten that honey pack out right now. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep pushing that. I do got a big giant announcement to make, but it's not official. It's unofficially official, but the person that put it,
can you speak on it?
Listen, the person that put it together ain't made it official yet, so I'm gonna respect what they got going on, and I'm not gonna announce it until it is, but definitely that's coming up to within the next couple of months.
You can say the price.
One of my big brothers in the industry, man. I ain't gonna say the name, but one of my big brothers in the industry, rapper, Big James, you know what I mean? So we got that coming up within the next couple months. I got a lot of big shows that's coming up, and
you got any shows in the city?
Yes. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Backwoods and Bonfire is coming up soon. That's a big one of the biggest festivals of the year. So that bitch right there. And then just be looking out, man. This shit I've been dropping a lot, so I'm gonna just keep dropping and keep pushing what I got going on until, you know. And also, you know, I've been starting my acting career shit too. So I got some shit coming out on Tubi, you know, top of the world. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ronnie. You know, the Cheddar Boys. They producing it, you know, producing it.
What role you gonna be playing?
My role is like a dope boy. I'm in there. And I'm supposed to be like, you know, some shit go down with me and my homie, one of my childhood friends, where we get into it about, you know, I might have did some foul play. You know what I mean? I might have did some foul play in there where it had pissed him off and we didn't got it. We didn't move down there and went to war type shit, but it's a great script. You know what I mean? So, Top of the City, that's coming out. That's coming soon. It's going to be out on Tubi. Also, The Code. I did The Code. That's coming out. I mean, that's out on Tubi. We just did another season. That's coming out on YouTube. And the reels is dropping to that bitch. That just dropped a week ago. So it's a couple things I've been doing. I'm working, man. You know.
Look, so before we leave, I just want to tell you I appreciate you, brother, for your time, man. Keep grinding, bro.
Appreciate you.
We want to see you at the top. So it's the Big Little Bro podcast with Jungle, our boy Leo, and we out.